Last time we sat down, Lizzo, it was 2020, right before the Grammys. Truth Hurts was everywhere. You were everywhere. You were on fire, as they say. Fast forward to 6 years later, a lot has happened, negative and positive, new music coming out. I know you can't put all 6 years into one sentence, but how are you feeling going from there to here?
I feel great. I feel grown. I do.
Grown.
I feel grown. I feel like a woman who knows what she's doing, a woman who has control and agency over her life. I feel like a bad bitch. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, you have a song, I'm a bitch.
I'm her lover,
Yes.
I'm her child. Shout out Meredith Brooks,
Yes,
baby.
yes.
I think that's such an iconic song. But also we sample Missy Elliott.
Yes.
She's a bitch.
Yes.
And I feel like what both of those women did was they pushed that word forward in a way that empowered it instead of taking the power away. Like, that's a word that used to get hurled at women.
Yeah, you do use that word a lot. But,
It's my favorite word.
and you use it because what? What does it mean to you?
It can mean so many things. It can mean, look, bitch. It can mean, bitch. It can mean, bitch. It can mean, bitch. It has so many different meanings.
So, but you see it as an empowering word for
Yes.
yourself.
I do.
You do.
I mean, it just rolls off the tongue. I never saw it as a negative thing, but I think I give all thanks to Missy Elliott and Meredith Brooks and the Riot Girl movement and that fourth wave of feminism that pushed it forward. I don't see it as a negative thing. I think some people might.
Yes.
And I think it's controversial, but
Yeah, and I think people think, but Liz, what about the young girls who are watching you? What is your message to them?
oh, be who you want to be. Don't let anyone tear you down with words. Take the power back. Own it. Because that's what I'm doing.
No, you do seem to be in a really good place. Really good place.
My aura is on 1,000.
Tell me about that now, because it hasn't always been on 1,000.
Yeah, but I think that's human, you know? I was riding a wave and I was riding a high for a while. And I think with highs come lows. And I experienced some lows and I did the work to get back up again. And I feel incredible. Yeah, like mind, body, and soul. I really do. I got this new space.
Yes.
I got my puppy.
Yes.
I got my man.
Yes.
Body's tea.
My man.
my man.
Yes.
New music.
Yes.
Children's book.
Yes.
Like, come on. I can't complain.
Let's talk about the new music, because last year people thought Love in Real Life was coming out. For whatever reason, it did not. And now you're out now. What happened between Love in Real Life to where we are today?
You tell me. What happened to the Love in Real Life?
Yeah.
I think
you don't know?
I think we can all ask that question, and it's relevant. When
Did
it comes
the studio delay it or you delayed it?
Oh, me. It's all me. I'm an
Okay.
artist. I didn't delay anything. I think for me, I am an artist and I wanted to explore. I think that I have been working on an album and I put a lot of pressure on me for a long time. And I think what I learned last year was like, I'm here to make music. I'm here to give music to my fans. And I got to do that in a free way. Like, I put out music, I put out a mixtape, My Face Hurts from Smiling. Then I was like, oh, I want to do it again. My face still hurts from smiling.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to give to my fans. Free music, all you. And we turned up at the rodeo.
Yes, I
They was
know.
like, we outside, ho.
I
We out
know.
70,000 people saying we outside, ho. That's my dream.
But that was a bucket list for you to be, because it's not just any rodeo.
It's the Houston
Yeah,
rodeo.
yeah.
In a stadium. That was my first ever sold out stadium. Many more to come. Many more to come.
Tell me about the new music, what it says about you at this time in your life.
The
There's
new
so many.
music says so
happy
many things.
to.
Happy to be.
Yes.
I'll say this, one of my gifts and the reason why I'm here is because we all go through hard times. We all go through depression. My job is to articulate how I get out of it through song. And Happy to Be is one of my favorite songs because of that. And when I was writing it, I started getting emotional because I was like, I can't wait to sing this on tour. I can't wait to sing this to all my fans. 20,000 people every single night. Like, you hold me down. I want to give you my heart. Yeah. Like, I can't wait to sing that to them.
Many people think it's about Mike, but you've had love in your life. Many people do. Because listen to the lyric, only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty.
You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. It is, I mean, my songs are about love.
Yes.
And I think love has so many different channels: romantic love, love for my fans, love for my family, love for myself, 1st and foremost. But yeah, he do that for me.
But the thing that was so great is that it seems like you all were friends first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You all were friends.
Yeah.
And then it evolved
Yeah.
into a really loving relationship.
I think
from the
that's-
outside looking in, that's how it looks. Do I
That's
have
what
it right?
happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And I think that's the best way, because I wasn't they're like, how do you find love? You find love when you're not looking for love.
Oh boy. Everybody says that, but you're like, is he over there in the corner? Everybody
I promise
says,
you all
yes.
everything, but it's like you gotta really be focused on your path. Like, I was meditating and praying about self-love. I was reading books about self-love during that time. And I think when you really do that, you magnetize something and you attract what you deserve. Like, I was sleeping with rose quartz. Like, how do I love myself? How do I love myself unconditionally?
Little Black Cat.
Oh, now that song is about my man. Especially that last verse where it's like, I want to go to Honolulu, put some Hulu on, and hey, kiss me on my boo-boo and split me in two.
But in that, you also talk about your psychic. People thought, Lizzo, what does a psychic do for you?
She is.
Because that's very woo-woo for a lot of people.
It's very woo-woo.
Yeah.
And mind you, I grew up in a Kojic church, so psychics and fortune tellers, I was always kind of like, I stayed away from that because it scared me. I didn't want nobody to tell me nothing dark or negative. And this woman came into my life, and she's my friend. Wendy LaBelle Tividad, that is my friend. And what she does is she doesn't look into a crystal ball and tell you your future. She's more of just like sharing energy with you. So I sit with her sometimes and she'll just know things. She was like, are you getting a dog? And I was like, no. This was like November.
Before you had a dog.
Yes. And I was like, girl, no, I'm not getting no dog. She was like, I see a dog like right here next to you. And mind you, I wasn't planning on buying no dog. I wasn't in the market. I got a dog on Christmas Eve as a gift. And I was like, Wendy.
Do you think that's the psychic, or do you just think somebody thought enough of you to get you a puppy for Christmas?
I think it's both. I don't think that I think that our destiny is happening. And I think we're all connected in ways that we don't even realize. You know what I mean? Like, because I've experienced it with talking to a medium and being like, how did you know this? And she's like, I'm just formless. We're all connected, one mind, you know? And it made me really think about that on a deeper level. We all go to concerts together. We all put our hands up in the air at the same time. We all cheer at the same time. And I do experience how we're all connected when I'm at my shows and I'm looking out at the audience. There's something to that. It's magical. We're more magical than we realize.
I believe that music, food, sports, very universal, very healing. As the music's coming out, are you worried that, God, I hope people really like it? Because you put out music in the past, it didn't do as well as you wanted it to. Do you worry that, oh my gosh, I really hope they like this?
When did that happen?
No,
you know what I wanted?
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I mean, I hear artists really get caught up on that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering.
You know, it's so funny. I think that it happens once you get in the industry and you start charting. And I remember before I'd ever had a song that charted, I was looking at other people at my label, and they were looking at the numbers, and they were looking at the numbers for their own stuff, and it was like the plus 300, and I don't even know what those numbers mean. And I was like, what are y'all doing? They're like, we're just gonna see who's gonna be #1 next week. And I was like, okay. And I remember when I was an indie artist, because I was an indie artist for 10 years, I had told myself when I released Truth Hurts, I was like, I am happy with touring, being a successful touring artist. I don't ever need a Grammy. I don't ever need a #1 song.
Really?
My dream is to be able to tour forever. I want to tour until I'm 80 like Tina Turner. And I want to be on stage and I want to sing a song and I want them all to sing it back to me. And I made that vow to myself. And then after that, #1 song, Guinness World Book of Record #1 song, 4 Grammys, Emmy, and I never expected. And I told myself, okay, that was fun. Don't expect it again. Because I'm just so happy to be making music and to be able to tour and share my gift. Anything on top of that is a cherry on top.
So you don't put pressure on yourself that I want this song to be a hit. I want to go back to the Truth Hurts days. I want to go back to...
I didn't know Truth Hurts was gonna be a hit though. And so I think that like that's what saves me. It took 2 years for that song to go #1.
I know.
I put it out in 2017. It went #1 in 2019. So for me to expect that to happen again, like I've never had a song go immediately #1.
It's about damn time.
It's about damn time, but that took a few weeks too. I'm a grower,
So-
not a shower.
So you don't put pressure on yourself that I hope people like this. I want this to be a hit for me. You don't do that?
I put pressure on myself to make really good music. Like really, my craft is music. I studied music in college. Like I studied music theory, and that's what I'm good at. Like I'm never gonna give you slop. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna give you craft, and I feel like real ones get it. Because whenever I talk to a real musician or a muso or people who are just music heads, they go, you underrated. You're a GOAT when it comes to this songwriting, when it comes to this music and this production. And I'm like, thank you for seeing me. And that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
And I got 20,000 people every night singing my music. What more could I want, honey?
Yeah.
Maybe 70,000 people every night.
No, Lizzo, I like when you said, I didn't care if I got a Grammy. Now, I know that's not true. Just the other day, you said you were not going to have sex until you had a Grammy. And I'm thinking, A, why did you tell us that? And B, that's not true. You didn't want to get a Grammy. You would have gone through life celibate. That would have been okay with you? That's not true.
Okay. You better clock my T, Miss Gayle. Okay, first off, Benny Blanco.
You said it, I didn't. You said.
Benny Blanco is a very, he's like, his podcast is so interesting because you don't realize you're being filmed.
Yes.
There's just cameras. Now you are.
Yeah,
you
of course.
consent to it.
Yes.
But when you're there, you just get so comfortable. Like I have been drinking wine and we had all just been bonding. And it's not something that I'm ashamed of. You know,
I didn't say you needed to be ashamed of it. Yeah.
So that's why I said it, because I'm like, whatever.
But did you really mean that? Did you really do that? You said, I'm not going to have
till
sex.
a Grammy. You know what? I gave myself, I was a really, really, really focused person. I was super focused on my craft ever since I was a little girl. Like I was auditioning girl groups in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
Okay, my first girl group was in the 3rd grade. I was writing music for my marching band, like radio songs. I always had a vision to be a musician and a successful one. I think I gave myself such an impossible goal of winning a Grammy that maybe it justified why I was putting it off for so long. And then when it happened, I said, oh, guess I'm cracking.
Wow. That's what happened for you.
Yeah.
So, because I couldn't tell if you were kidding with Benny or that was really true.
No, that's serious.
You were serious.
That's real. And it wasn't just till I get a Grammy. Obviously, that's funny. That's a joke. But I thought that romantic love and sex was a distraction for me. And I had focused so hard and worked so hard on music. And I've been through so much, Gayle. Like, when you sleep on somebody's floor, when you're sleeping in a roach-infested studio on the east side of Houston, Texas, by yourself as a young black girl, nobody around, when you're sleeping in your T-bone Subaru, like, and then you finally make it to where I can pay for a house for me and my family.
Yes.
Man, yes. Like, I had to get up out of those trenches. And so I stayed focused. I didn't want nothing getting me off my square.
And that's what it was to you, just staying focused.
Yes.
Yeah.
Staying focused.
No, I didn't think it was anything you needed to be ashamed of. I was just surprised that you shared it. But I'm not knocking it. I'm not. No, I don't even think it's a negative thing.
Yeah.
I just think it speaks to, wow, she has a lot of resilience.
Yeah.
She got a lot of resilience.
I love Jesus.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was a huge part. I was like, Jesus got me. Music is my boyfriend.
No. I mean, when you said sleeping, just think about that. Sleeping in a car, sleeping on couches, sleeping in roach-infested places, to where you live today in the Los Angeles area. Look at this place.
Girl,
Look
every
at
day
it.
I wake up in gratitude.
Yes.
Like, every day I wake up and I can't believe it, but I created this from the ground up. I really built this on my own. I was shooting in the gym and nobody was around. And now I'm here at the championship game. And and honestly.
Championship game, cutting down the net. Go ahead.
Hello, baby.
Go
I'm
ahead.
cutting down the net. I'm kissing the trophy. And now I'm just celebrating. It's like for me, there's nothing else to do but celebrate. So every day I wake up, I celebrate. How can I help? How can I shine light? How can I beam this into the world? How can I make somebody's day a little bit brighter, a little bit better? Everything I do, even when I say stuff online, whatever, I'm always trying to help, always.
But sometimes it does seem like you get caught up online, engaging with people who don't wish you well, and you're going back and forth with them. I don't understand that.
I think that those days...
I don't think it's helpful for you.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's helpful for anyone.
Yeah.
Those days are definitely behind me for the most part.
What do you mean?
But I have like new rules for myself.
Let me hear 'em.
Like, okay, if I don't have anything positive or helpful to say about something, or if I don't fully know about it, don't speak on it. I don't read comments.
Good.
Do not read comments, good or bad.
Agree.
I don't check no stats.
Agree.
I don't check no numbers.
Agree.
I don't check for nothing. I post, or actually recently, this is the first time ever I've had my label post for me because I don't even want to be in that world anymore. Something about the internet has changed. And mind you, I love the internet. I'm a part of that generation of artists who we kind of really got started off of the internet.
But it's so toxic now, Lizzo.
It's not even like where the real people are. It's not even where the real people are. Like the real people are in the streets, the real people are in the stands.
But you're also a very opinionated person, and you want to be able to share your opinions too. Correct?
I don't.
You don't? You don't? You don't?
Girl, no. I don't want to share my opinions on nothing.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? You know where I like to share my opinions now? In person, over tea, over alcohol.
Okay, the new music, because it was Love in Real Life. What is the name of this music? Because I still don't know what is the name of this music. Have you decided?
The album is called Bitch.
That's what it's called?
After the song. I always have a title track, and I thought that this song was perfect. It was the perfect song.
And you've already explained what the word means. Go ahead. You thought it was a perfect song.
I thought it was a perfect song.
It is a good song too, I have to say.
Yeah, it's a.
I was singing, I'm a bitch, and boss. You also interchange the word bitch and boss.
I'm
Yes.
a boss.
Yes.
I'm a queen. I'm a
Yes.
mess. I'm everything.
In between. Yes.
Yeah. It's a reclamation. You know, in the album cover, I am standing in this like beautiful celebratory pose, and it's like smiling in the face of any negativity or any views or anything like that. And I want to encourage. I have a special note in my vinyl and in my CDs to all my fans who buy the music to reclaim anything.
Claim the word.
Reclaim whether
Anything.
it's bitch, whether it's the way I reclaimed fat. And I'm like, oh, I'm fat? Yeah, I have fat and I have a fat ass. What's good? Like, you know, I reclaim these things that are hurled at me and I turn them into something that empowers me. And I take the power away from the person throwing them at me. And I want to encourage everyone else to do that.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing about your weight has been just an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
Ever since you came on the scene, actually, really.
Yeah.
I mean, people you were criticized for being overweight. You were criticized for losing weight. You call it big girl skinny, your words. You were criticized for, does she not embrace her body anymore? Where do you stand with your body today?
How do I not embrace my body? How could I not, honey? I stand in the same place I've always stood.
Which is?
I love my body. I love myself.
But people say, why would she lose weight if she loved her body?
Well, because I was going through a transformation. I had a really kind of intimate period in my life where I was working on my mind, my body, and my spirit. I made an intentional decision to release. I released the anxiety I was going through. I released depression, and I also released some weight on my body. I'm not a skinny person. I will never
Are you trying to be
as thin.
Are you trying to be a skinny
No.
person? No.
I don't think I could. I love, I mean, if I came out today as a brand new artist with this body, I would still get the same criticisms I got.
You would
back
still be
in
considered
2019.
overweight.
Absolutely. And I still get fat jokes. People still make fat jokes about me on the internet. Nothing's changed. We're all good. And my real ones who know me, the people who truly know me as an artist and follow me, they get it. They understand what self-love means. They understand that it's a journey, you know, and they don't put me in a box where I have to stay the same forever, because I've always promised that I'm going to change.
And what was most helpful to you in losing the weight? Because there's all sorts of speculation. You made it clear, I didn't do, you said you tried GLP-1s, but it didn't work for you.
So to answer your first question, which was really scary and controversial for me, I was like so nervous to put this on the internet, but I started eating meat, animal protein again. And because I had been a vegan and I was doing all these vegan recipes, and I started eating protein or animal protein, and that really just, that was like the biggest thing for me. Like my body was so happy. That was like a big one for me. And because I always worked out. I always posted my
always
workout.
worked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always posted my
You did
workouts on the
post it.
internet.
Yes.
There was videos of me running and singing, doing the Miley
Yes,
Cyrus
I saw that. Yes,
thing.
I saw
and,
that.
And they were like, well, she got stamina because I could perform for 90 minutes on stage. But yeah, my current weight loss, the thing that everybody saw, this weight release journey, I did not use a GLP-1 at all.
Would you have?
Honestly, I don't knock anyone who does it. I'm not trying to shame anyone, because I'll tell you one thing, it's not easy.
No matter how you do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I know someone who's on a GLP-1 now, and she was like, if I don't eat right, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you still have to put the work in. And so I don't knock anyone who did it.
Because at one point you said, I tried it and it didn't work. Or did you not try it?
Well,
I don't know.
I really want to be careful, because the internet will take things and take it out of context.
Yeah.
Years ago, before this current version of myself, where you saw me release the weight, this weight release was done with a calorie deficit, cardio, protein, getting rest, managing my cortisol. But years ago, I tried a GLP-1 for a little minute, but it did not work for me. And this was before it was even well known like that. I'm scared of needles, and it just did not work out for me. So I just didn't do it. And so when I decided to do the weight release journey in 2023, which was years after, I was like, I'm gonna have to do it the old fashioned way. And I did, and it worked for me.
Are you happy with your body now? Or are you still trying to lose weight? Where do you stand?
I'm gaining weight. I love fat. I've gained 20 pounds, and I'm so happy. There's a video of me from last year. Sorry, I got so excited.
No, but you said back in the day, gaining weight gave you more confidence.
Yes. Last year, I did like a Yitty haul. Shout out Yitty.
Yitty.
And I had a string bikini on. And if you watch the video, I'm kind of covering my stomach like this. And I'm like, look at this. This is so cute. And I was like, what was going on? And I feel like the smaller I was getting, the less like curvaceous I was feeling in my body, the less curvilicious. And since then, I've gained about 20 pounds, and I feel so sexy. I feel so juicy and dumpling-ish.
Are you sick of all the conversation about your weight? Or you just said, look, this is what it is, people.
I signed up
And
for
I'm
it.
fine. When you first heard that a lawsuit had been filed about you, about that topic, what did you think?
It's not true. And the position that I was in, I knew the responsibility I had to not go out and say just whatever I wanted.
Yeah. You took it very seriously. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah, you took it
because
very
of what I
seriously.
mean to people.
Yeah.
But I knew they weren't true, and now everyone knows they're not true. And I'm looking forward to all of them being dropped.
I've heard people say, you should just settle, make it go away. And you said, no, I'm not settling.
I'm not. And I think most people would. I think it is an easy out, but I'm fighting the case because I know that it's not true. Just like the fat shaming one is not true. It's an ongoing case, so I can't talk about like all the details, but I cannot wait for it to be dismissed.
But the allegations...
I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody says they're not going to settle until they do. Number one, everybody says that. But the allegations are so lewd and so salacious. You know, they claim, members of your team, that you encourage them or you force them to engage with new dancers. What do you say to that?
What they allege is not true. And I look forward to it being dismissed. I really do.
Could it be that people think because you're the boss, they said, well, we have to do whatever the boss says. Do you think that in their shoes, that's what they were thinking?
I don't know what they were thinking.
Okay.
I really don't. And I couldn't tell you why.
You would be prepared, Lizzo, to take the witness stand and testify?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I would look fabulous while doing it.
But even though it'll bring out more salacious details about your life, possibly,
the truth will come out.
Okay.
And that's why I'm not afraid of it.
You're not afraid?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I'm not afraid of the truth. The truth is less salacious than the headlines.
Do you think those allegations hurt you when it came to your music? Because after the lawsuit was filed, this was 2024, you went online and you said, I quit. I remember being very concerned when I saw that because I didn't know if it meant you were quitting life, you were thinking of quitting life, you were thinking about quitting music, you were thinking about going away. That particular post set off a lot of alarm bells. Do you think those allegations have hurt you?
I'll say this. I was at the end of my tour.
Yeah.
Literally the last show when all of this happened. And I had been planning to take 1 to 2 years to work on my next album. That's typically, before this new paradigm of fast music, artists would take 1 to 2 years to like work on their album. So I had already planned on taking some time. So to be honest, I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
I couldn't tell you if it hurt my music.
Oh, it hurt your music.
Yeah.
But did it hurt you? Because there are two courts. There's a court of public opinion, and then there's the legal courts. Do you worry about either one of those? Do you worry about the court of public opinion? Because the press was not good. I know you know it wasn't good, and I'm just wondering how that affected you. Because when you put out "I Quit," it was very alarming to people who care about you.
I've experienced so much growth, personal growth, and I'm really grateful right now where I'm at. Like in this present moment, everything that I've been through, my entire life, we've talked about it, sleeping on floors, sleeping in cars, not knowing where my next meal gonna be, showering at a gym. I can survive anything, and I have. And I feel so good right now that the past is the past, and I'm moving forward. Everything is forward leaning. The tour, the music, the book, my movies, the album, like I'm here.
Ready.
I'm so ready, girl. I am so ready.
Yeah.
I'm light years ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of anything.
But the process about the music and people's reaction to the music, about anything, you do seem so centered and so calm to me.
Yeah. Because I know the music is good. And I know my heart is good. So if I know that, I have nothing to worry about. People are gonna say what they wanna say. They're gonna think what they gonna think. That's just what I signed up for. And that's what everyone kind of signs up for now with the nature of social media. So if I can move forward with my head held high, knowing my heart and knowing my craft and believing in that, then maybe I can inspire other people to do it too. Because that's why I'm here. I'm not here to let somebody knock me off my square. You can't knock me off my square. God got me right on my square, honey. In a poochie dress. Nasty in a poochie dress.
I know, but when I hear you laugh, I think, is that real? Is that a real laugh? Or is she deflecting?
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not. What does this body language mean? I'm very open. I'm very open. I just also have to protect myself. And that was a big thing that I've learned is like protect my heart.
Yes.
You know, like protect the baby version of Melissa, my inner child who used to lead and pull me along. Baby
baby
Melissa,
version of
yes.
Melissa.
My inner child would drag Lizzo along and be like, let's help this person, or let's do this, or that looks cool. And now I'm like, you get
Yes.
behind me.
Do you-
I'll let you sit in the studio.
Do you have boundaries? Because part of the problem, people say, is that you become very close to people and that sometimes lines get blurred about friendships or coworkers or people that you deal with. Do you have a new set of rules for boundaries on how you handle things?
I am a recovering people pleaser. When I was young, I was the friend that everybody would get in my car. I'd drive us to the movies. If I had the money, I was buying McDonald's. Like, I would always give everything to the people that I cared about and the people around me. I was like a what's mine is yours kind of person. And
now?
And in that, I've allowed people to take advantage of me. And now I have learned how to not let that happen, how to protect my peace, protect my heart, protect what I have, and my boundaries. I mean, I can count
on less than one hand the true friends that you truly trust.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not in the market of adding any fingers.
Yes.
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm very good with what I got.
What's on your wish list to accomplish this year?
I feel like it's happening, but I just can't say it out loud to people. But
yes, you
I can tell you now.
Yeah, tell me.
My album was like a big one for me, and like doing it my way, I think was really exciting for me.
This is what you did your way?
Yes.
Because there's the song Too Nice, when you just said you'd pick up the check. Too nice. I would pick up the check for people, but who's checking on me? That line got to me.
Honestly,
does that sort of describe you?
I've
been too nice.
That song gets everybody.
Yes.
Like everybody. Like everyone who hears that song goes, wow, you got me thinking about how I was too nice or how I let people take advantage of me.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yes.
Tonight.
Yes.
I love that song because it's overly relatable. Like it's not just a rich, famous person can sing that and understand it. Honestly, like anyone can understand that because we all have done that. We've all been that person. Like, it's on me, don't worry, don't worry. And that person is like, okay, it's always on you. And they never consider you. And when you stop calling that person, you stop checking on that person, you stop texting that person, and they don't hit you. And you be like, let me see how long we gonna let this rock. And you just stop engaging and they don't engage back. I'm like, wow, I'm doing all of the heavy lifting here. But I'm the one keeping this relationship alive.
But your people-pleasing days are over.
Over. Only person I'll please is Michael Iman Kandia, right, honey?
Yes. Yes. What does he mean to you? How do you know? How did you know he was the one for you?
Because I've never... How do I say this? How do I say this in a way? I'm going to say it. Being in love and being in a relationship and getting married and having kids was not something that I was expecting in this lifetime. I was very much, I mean, I was like, I got Jesus and music is my boyfriend and I'm just going, my albums are my babies and I'm good. I have great relationships with people, I can have hot affairs maybe. But I think it's because everything fits so perfectly with him, and it's eerily perfect, where it's like, wow, like you were literally made for me. Like God designed you for me.
And he feels the same.
And yes, and he feels the same. And I feel like, well, I can't speak for him, but he act like it. But I feel like a good thing to note is if that person challenges you to be better, he always challenges me to be better. Even the hardest times. I'm like, damn, I grew from this.
I like that.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
When the hard times is just making you worse, get out.
You said marriage and kids were not on your to-do list. Now is it on your bingo card?
Anything can happen in bingo.
Yeah. You're not pregnant as we sit here today. Don't let this interview come out in a week later. She goes, oh, I'm 3 months pregnant.
Oh my God, baby.
Or I'm already gotten married.
Right. I'm like, no, I gotta be here for the summer. Y'all need me for the summer.
But on your list to accomplish the music.
The music.
Yeah.
the children's book,
Yes.
Lil Lizzo meets Sasha B. Fluting. I'm so excited about that. This has been years in the making. And I'm really excited about going and being able to read to young
to
people.
kids.
Yeah, and just
Getting ready for your own children to come, should you desire.
we all
should
see
you desire.
that. I cannot wait to tour. I cannot wait. You don't understand. This is who I am.
Yes.
I'm a live performer.
I do think there's something, though, that a song you wrote started on a piece of paper on your computer. You're on the stage and everybody's singing the words.
Yep.
I can't think
Yep.
of a better high than that. I
No.
really can't. And the fact that you were at the Blue Note, too. Let's talk about that, because everybody was there, wanted to see you.
Yep.
And the room was so filled with love for you.
Yeah.
And it was surprising, though, to see you in such a small setting. But that feeds you, too. This
That
is all
does.
part of the process of rolling out this album.
I'm a real musician. Like, I studied flute since I was 11 years old. I've performed in concert bands or marching bands or girl bands or rock bands or rap crews my entire life. That is what I need. I need to be able to perform in a small room where you can smell somebody's French fries and your toe getting their coffee on accident while you singing. I need that as much as I love playing for 70,000 people a week later. I need both. I need to be a musician and then I need to be a superstar. And so I'm always gonna oscillate between the two. I'm gonna be that girl on a stadium tour pulling up to the Smoky Lounge afterwards, like, and singing, deep cuts with a band.
And how do you protect your mental health, especially the superstar part? How do you protect your mental health?
I let Lizzo lead. And I never understood that before, Gayle. Like,
I still don't understand.
I would be like,
I let Lizzo lead.
Well, it's like the persona thing. Like the artist being like, okay, there's me and then there's the artist. And I'm like, I'm just me all the time.
Yeah.
I can't separate the two.
Right.
But I'm learning how to allow Lizzo, the superstar, be in front, and then there's Melissa back here, and then there's baby Melissa behind her, and I got a shot. You can't come back here and mess with baby Lizzo. But the superstar me is just like, I really am starting to hone her in. This is a work in progress, okay? But it really started at the Blue Note when I stood there and I was able to just sing and be real and raw and perform and show the world.
Up close and personal, too.
But I never ever got to be free in that. I never got to really show off, like, because when you play arenas, everything is to like a track.
Yes.
Everything's on a grid. So as soon as you come up on that elevator, that lift, and the lights are up, you can't really deviate. Even my flute solos and stuff and banter, you can't truly deviate because you're performing. It's a high risk for 20,000 people every night. You got 80 people working in concert to make this show happen. At the Blue Note, it's just me and 4 people up there. So I can do whatever I want. And I can look back and look at the drummer and be like, keep going. Vamp a little bit. Or on flute, I can play Carnival of Venice, a fast classical piece, and I can slow down and I can speed up if I want. And it just reminded me, I'm that bitch. I really am talented. And I used to play myself a lot and be like, man, maybe I'm not. No, girl, snap out of it.
So you that bitch, and bitch it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
Bravo.
Oh,
Bravo.
You're the best.
Bravo.